My name is Barbara McDonald. I am a branch manager at Bayshore Home Care. We at Bayshore employ single moms, nursing students, people who are taking care of their own parents, and retired nurses.
My name is Erica, and I'm a CNA at Bayshore Home Care. So I've been a CNA for about 3 years now. I'm at the age where I don't want to take care of 6 people or more all at once. And it really was appealing to me to just have one person that I could focus all of my attention on. And so that's why I get into home care.
I am Soraya Arana Castellam, and I'm a CNA, and I work for Bayshore Home Care. I have kids, and I was looking at different experience, and I decided to do home care, CNA, because I'm a very people. I like to care about people.
My favorite part about working in home care is the people, of course. You don't just have the clients themselves, but you also have the other people living in the house, and it's usually the spouse, but sometimes it's children, sometimes it's even grandchildren, and it's just fun to see the family dynamics.
When you take care of somebody for many years, you become part of the family. You become part of them daily basis because that's what you do.
They get a lot of support being at home. They may, just because they're not physically well, or maybe they have dementia, but there's just a lot of love in the family home, and they're there constantly. And a lot of what we do is to give the other family members a break.
You give and you receive. Our rewards is when they feel confident to entrust you to be with them and be able to allow it to help them.
Being able to stay in your own home, I think, is very important.
So your responsibility is big, especially, we don't work with paper, we work with people. So they're very important. Their security and their health is very important.
I had one client who, as soon as I walked through the door, wanted to know where we were going because she didn't want to be at home anymore. She wanted to get out, and she couldn't drive. And her son, she was living with her son, but her son worked. So she just wanted to go out. And so I took her everywhere. We were in St. Petersburg then, and I took her down to the pier, and we used to go to Sawgrass, and, we just went out a lot. She just didn't want to be home.
If you have somebody with a stroke in the bed, you go and say hello, make them comfortable, and start clean them, get everything ready for clean them and change it. Every time is a different experience because we have so many clients. And some they have, especially you work with lift. Another one you just work with a wheelchair. Depends on the situation of the client. Some they walk and talk, but they have dementia. So you have to have a special patience and connection with them and respect their space.
So with caregiving, I think it's very important to read the care plan ahead of time. The Bayshore they go into the home before we get the clients, and they fill out the care plan. So we always know exactly what it is they want us to do when we go into the home, whether it's housekeeping or bathing. And so I think the first thing is to really make sure you know what the client wants and to fulfill that as much as possible.
Working with the office staff is really good. It's a great experience. They have a very easy way to talk to them about your schedule, about whatever situation is going with the clients.
So my favorite part about working with the Bayshore is if I have a question about a client's health, or if I find something on their skin, I'm not sure what it is, I can always call the nurse. And I love being able to have a nurse on the other end of the phone because I'm not a nurse, and I know to look for certain things, but it's nice to have that backup. And with the office staff, they're really good. If I need a day off, as long as I tell them well enough ahead of time, they can find someone else to fill in for me.
At Bayshore, we need caregiver who's flexible, reliable, dependable, willing to learn new things, not just, I'm in this little box. I want to broaden my horizon so that I can do more patients and see more, and you can capture more people. And then with that being said, you can be offered more cases because you're more rounded at this point.
Well, the flexibility that we have, so I do some hours at work. They make me able to do my needs at home, like cook and clean and keep everything organized.
I'm not able to work weekends because I have a 12-year-old daughter and my husband works weekends. So I love that I'm able to stay home on the weekends with my daughter.
They make you, grow and learn every day. And they work with you, with your necessities, with your situations, in life, things happen sometimes.
Bayshore does offer training for you if you run into a client that has special needs, like my paralyzed man and the Hoyer lift. I hadn't been trained on the Hoyer lift, so they were able to train me on that. So if something unusual comes up, you can call, and Vicky and the other nurses are more than happy to educate you on skills that you might not have.
I think it's a great company to work with. I'm very proud to be part of the team. Our priority is our patients. So we try to do the best care we can do. And I think the most rewarding to us is see a smile at the end of your shift, and they thank you. And they can't wait to see you next time.
Let's care together.